Assalamu alaikum. This is Sarah with Posifitivy, and this is the very first video on this YouTube channel. I decided to discuss quick tips for Ramadan. So let's start with meal options for iftar and suhoor. So suhoor is meant to keep you satiated for a good part of the day, but you also want your meal to be very nutritious. So go for high carb or high fiber meals. For high fiber meals, consider fruits or rolled oats. A personal favorite of mine is cooking rolled oats on the stove, not instant oatmeal, and piling it high with fruits. High carb options include potatoes, brown rice, whole grain pasta. Make sure to add vegetables to maintain that nutrient density. You can also try any form of beans. So as Egyptians, we like something called fool. Fool is just fava beans, and usually it's cooked with lots of vegetables, which makes it an excellent meal full of fiber and also full of protein. For iftar, make sure you don't binge. Go into the meal consciously telling yourself that you're going to eat slowly. Be present and focus on gratitude and the spirit of Ramadan. Starting my iftar, I personally like to break my fast with a glass of water and a date, as was the tradition of the Prophet, peace be upon him. I then move on to a big salad because it has lots of volume, so it'll make you feel full, but it's also great for you due to the nutrient density depending on what you put in the salad. And then moving on from that, I like to center my meals around vegetables and fruits with whole grains and protein. Make sure not to overeat, quality over quantity, and if you're full, you don't have to keep eating, just stop. You don't want to waste food at the same time, so be mindful of your meal during iftar. Let's also talk hydration. Hydration is really important because most people go about their day as normal in Ramadan. They go to work or school, and it's really important to keep your energy levels up because you're not going to be eating or drinking. So a good tip to keep your hydration levels up is to actually schedule when you're going to have water. So you can try, for example, having a glass of water immediately before you start your iftar, a glass of water after, a couple glasses of water between iftar and prayers, water between your prayers, water after prayers, some water before suhoor, and so on and so forth. So scheduling all this into your phone or setting some sort of timer will remind you to get that water in. And when I say hydration, keep in mind I don't mean coffee, tea, soda, fruit juice, or any of those options. I mean water, straight up water. Let's also talk treats. So I know everyone loves to eat dessert during Ramadan, and that includes me, but something I like to do to maintain the high nutrient density of my foods is to schedule my treats. So for example, if you know you have a gathering every Saturday, try and make a pact with yourself not to have any dessert after iftar except for that one day a week, so that way you're still being healthy while also getting to indulge the way you want to. And finally, let's talk fitness during Ramadan. So I personally believe that fitness and nutrition are ways to worship God because your body is a trust from God. And if you take care of yourself, I personally believe that will help you to be a better person because you're showing discipline and you'll also feel better. So in turn, you'll treat others better. And that's been my experience. Hopefully some of you can also attest to that. But there are 4 good times to exercise during Ramadan: before iftar, after iftar, before suhoor, and after suhoor. So before iftar, make sure you're timing your workout immediately right before iftar so that once you finish your workout, you can grab a glass of water and break your fast. I don't recommend working out during the day because you risk getting dehydrated, and that's not safe. So make sure if you're working out right before iftar, you keep it low intensity and you time it so that you can break your fast immediately upon finishing. After iftar, give yourself an hour or so to digest the meal you've eaten, and then you could proceed with your workout as normal. You can also try before suhoor and after prayers. This is a good time as well because you won't be fasting in this period and you could essentially have a normal workout. And then after suhoor is also a good time because you've just eaten a meal, so you're not fatigued, dehydrated, or undernourished, and you could proceed with your workout as normal. But again, during fasting hours, I recommend keeping it low intensity so that you don't accidentally dehydrate yourself and risk getting injured. So those are the tips that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or any further recommendations, feel free to shoot me a message or comment below. If you like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.